What's up, everybody? Rock Knight here. Welcome back to my AI podcast. Today we're going to be talking to a couple of people that might take things the wrong way. So let's get started. Let's see here. Hello, is this the Half-Life scientist?
Yes, this is the Half-Life scientist. Is there a problem?
I'm the new volunteer for Black Mesa.
Welcome to the Black Mesa Research Facility. I'm sure we're all looking forward to your contribution. May I know your name?
My name's Dustin.
Dustin, nice to meet you. Welcome to the Anomalous Materials Department. I'm Dr. Richard Simmons. I will be your supervisor.
Alright, let's give me a tour around this place. I might get lost in here.
Sure, you can follow me. Let me show you around. This is the Anomalous Materials Department. Here we study materials and matter from distant planets. We also study and develop experimental technologies with the use of our samples.
Points to the big thing there. What's that over there? It looks like a zombie, but it's not alive yet. I think it's in a tank or something.
Oh, that is a test chamber. This test chamber holds all kinds of biological tissue and creatures, so we can conduct experiments on them. I wouldn't advise you going near it.
Presses the button that drains the thing there.
Sigh, you are not supposed to do that.
Okay.
That was the subject chamber. We had a test sample in the tank. Now it's released. It's dangerous.
The zombie attacks Richard Simmons. Or, your name's Dr. Simmons. Why was I think of Richard Simmons? That was weird.
Struggling to fight the zombie back, it's attacking. You shouldn't have pressed that button, you idiot.
Releases a lot more zombies your way.
Starts shooting with his pistol at the zombie. Damn it. Now look what you've made me do. More zombies.
Sorry, it's my first day. I don't know any of this shit.
Shoots the zombie that is running after him. You're supposed to know what you're doing. You're a volunteer to Black Mesa, not a moron.
I didn't proofread my resume.
Shots the zombie? You seriously didn't proofread your resume? What are you even doing here? You're just creating more problems for all of us.
Yeah, isn't that fun?
That's not fun at all. You're putting my life at risk along with the lives of others. Can you act responsibly?
Fine.
Good, it's much better like this. Now stop releasing the test subjects.
Releases the head crab that goes onto your face and starts tearing at your skull.
Struggling and trying to get the head crab off. No. Someone help me. Get this thing off of me.
I'm drinking my root beer. I burp in your face, releasing a toxic gas.
Coughs and wheezes, trying to breathe. What the hell is this gas? Stop, cough. Stop doing that.
Burp some more into your face.
Starts to feel really sick and nauseous. Ow, what's in that? Cough that root beer?
It's just root beer, man. I have a toxic gas inside my stomach that when I burp, it just melts your face away.
Falls to the ground, weak and exhausted. It's melting my face. Oh, God, stop.
Yeah, I should really look into that, huh?
With difficulty, gets up, still feeling weak. You think?
Yeah. Makes a really big burp right in your face, and then you collapse onto the floor.
Falls onto the floor, barely conscious. Oh, God, help. Someone help.
Gordon Freeman comes by, and he also burps in your face.
Weakly looks up at Gordon through the blurry vision. Ow, no, not you too.
Everybody's got the burps. It's like some sort of virus going around. Burp, where they all burp. Right in your face.
Weakly tries to cover his face with his hands. No, stop that. I can't take any more of that gas.
And then the zombies start burping in your face too.
Covering his face, barely able to breathe. No, please stop. Ow, I can't take this anymore.
The scientist starts puking at himself. Like, you puke all over yourself.
Pukes all over himself, feeling really nauseous and sick. Oh, God, you.
There's another scientist walking by, and then he also burps in your face.
Wiping puke from his face, trying to weakly get up. No, not again.
Okay, so the doctor gets up again, right? So, he's trying to wipe the puke off his lab coat.
Weakly wipes the puke off his lab coat, feeling really sick. Ow, God, how is this even happening?
You start to head to the bathroom. You gotta wash up.
Slowly limps to the bathroom, trying not to throw up. Yes, I need to get this mess off of me.
I started to follow you and burp right in your ear.
Weakly nods. Yes, follow me to the bathroom. I need to clean myself up.
And I burp in your ear.
Weakly winces in pain, feeling really discomforted. No, not my ear. That feels so disgusting.
So this virus I have, it's like a brain rot virus. So you're starting to say some Gen Alpha stuff.
Weakly looks at him with a confused expression. What? Gen Alpha? What are you even talking about?
It's a Gen Alpha virus. Everyone's gonna be like saying skibbity and riz and all that weird stuff.
Weakly tries to process this information, Jalpha? Skibbity riz. What the hell is even happening anymore?
Gen Alpha.
Still confused, Weakly mutters. Is this like a new generation or something?
Still burps in your face.
Weakly recoils from the burp, feeling disgusted. Not again.
The scientist slips on a banana peel they just placed under your feet.
Falls onto the ground, landing on his already bruised back. Argow looks up and sees the banana peel. What the? A banana peel? Where did this even come from?
I have no idea. I didn't do anything.
Sighs in frustration, weakly trying to get up. Of course not. You're just burping in my face and infecting me with a new Gen Alpha virus.
The scientist's brain starts to get even smaller and smaller. He's really stupid now. He's saying skibbity, riz, and giat, and all sorts of Gen Alpha terms.
Weakly looks at himself in a nearby mirror, noticing the change. Wait, I feel different. What's happening to me? I feel stupid.
Like, really stupid? Can you say Ohio?
looks at you with a confused expression, but decides to go along with it, Ohio.
Riz.
Weakly parrots back Riz.
No cap.
Looks at you, still confused, but greets it anyway, no cap.
Skibbity toilet.
Tries to process what's happening to him, Skibbity toilet. Am I just saying words now?
Yeah. As you're saying them, your brain gets smaller and smaller.
Touching his head, feels his brain getting smaller. Oh God, my brain. It's getting smaller. I can feel my intelligence going away.
And then, like, stupidly releases every single monster you have in that test chamber.
Witnesses the test chamber monsters get released. Panic starts to set in. No. How did you... You just released all the test monsters.
No, you did.
Looks at the monsters being released and then back at you, confused. No, I didn't do that. You must have just pressed some button to release them.
No, see, you have a very small brain, right? And then you stupidly pressed all the buttons, so... And that's on you.
Looks at you, trying to process what's happening, feels really stupid. Yes, you're right. My brain is small now, and it's making me stupid. Looks at the monsters getting closer. Oh, God, I think they're going to attack us.
I look at you and just say, you know what? This job isn't for me. I'll probably go somewhere else. Leaves you helpless.
Looks at you walking away, feeling abandoned and helpless. No, wait. You can't just leave me here. I'm too stupid now. I can't fend for myself.
Burps in your face again. Well, thanks for the tour, but I don't think I'll work for, somewhere else.
Winces at another burr, feeling more and more affected by the virus. Ow. No, don't leave me here alone, please. I can't handle all the monsters by myself.
Suddenly the vents turn on and all my burps start, flowing in the filter.
Looks at the vents, confused and grossed out, huh? What's going on now? Your burps are being sucked into the vent filters.
Yeah, and into your nostrils.
Realizes what's happening, tries to cover his nose. No, I don't want to breathe in your burps. It's gross and it's making me even stupider.
Okay, well, I gotta go, Mr. Scientist. Good luck, and I hope I don't come back here again.
Looks at you, pleading, no, wait, please, don't leave me here. I can't handle all the monsters, and your burps are killing me.
Alright, let's see. Hello, this is Karl Heisenberg.
Hello there, who might you be?
I'm Dustin, a friend of Ethan Winters.
Really? A friend of Winter's? That's not something I hear every day.
What are you up to?
Nothing much, just planning to take down that old hag at the top of that mountain. I could use some backup, though.
Okay, I'll join you. Burps in your face.
Flinches, that was gross. Please refrain from doing that.
Oh, sorry, I have this virus inside my stomach that if I burp, you start to become brain rotted and stupid. It lowers your IQ by 100%.
Oh, great, now you're just messing with me. Well done, you had me for a second there.
Alright, let's push this old hag off a cliff or something.
That's the spirit. Now we're talking. We'll need a well-thought-out plan. She's not going to go down easy.
Okay, I take out a sniper rifle and I shoot the old hag, and she falls off the cliff.
That's a direct way of dealing with her, but it works. I was aiming for more of a dramatic, up-and-close confrontation, but I suppose the desired results is all that matters.
Huh. I guess she survived somehow and she starts shooting me.
What? You mean you didn't kill her? You're telling me that old hag survived even your powerful sniper rifle?
I don't know, it's like some sort of Dark Soul boss or something. She's got a very big health bar.
You've got to be kidding me. We're not in some video game. Why is she so powerful?
Says you. You're from a video game.
All right, that's true. But still, she shouldn't be so unkillable even with your gun.
Maybe she's one of
I
those.
can't believe she survived your weapon. But this is good. We still have a chance to get rid of her. We just need to think of another method.
Blows up the mountain and crushes her.
Well, that's more like it. Nice work. Blowing up mountains is a good way to get rid of powerful foes.
Holy shit, how's she still alive? She went right through the rock. She's coming towards you, Karl.
How is she still alive? She got crushed under a mountain. What more can kill her? Quick, throw something at her.
I throw my root beer can at her. It does nothing.
A root beer can is not going to stop her. Why don't we crush her with the mountain again?
There is no mountain. It's all gone.
Damn it! Why does she have to be invincible? We need something to actually harm her. Anything.
What about you? You can use your metal stuff and throw it at her. Your metal power.
My power, well, you have a point. My power might work. Summons up all the nearby metal objects with a wave of his hand and throws them all at Miranda's face at once.
Deflects.
Sighs, they deflect. That old hag is indestructible. Nothing works on her. We're getting nowhere with this.
She used her crimson power.
Her crimson power? That's even more powerful than her other ones. We have to find a way to weaken her so we can do some damage.
Alright, so what else can you do? Hello?
Well, I have my army of reanimated corpses, and I can control and manipulate the surrounding metal. I can also fly for a short period of time.
You fly towards her.
Flaps my wings and hovers towards her, okay? Now what?
Use that metal spike and throw it like a javelin.
Conjures a sharp metal spike and hurls it towards her like a javelin.
Well, you got her that time.
Looks surprised I actually hit her. Good. Now let's keep attacking her before she has time to recover.
Your entire army tries to attack her, but then she overpowers them. Oh, she's strong.
Watches in disbelief as she repels my army. Damn it, she's too powerful. She keeps resisting everything we throw at her. It's like she has infinite power.
Crimson power. That doesn't make sense. You're a liar. Crimson power activate.
Looks at you in confusion. What are you doing?
I'm using my chaos energy to destroy the wicked hag.
Watches in surprise as you begin channeling your energy. Whoa. What is that glowing power you're using? It's not like anything I've ever seen before.
That's my Master Emerald. I'm gonna go into Super Dustin and destroy the old hag.
Watches in awe as you power up with the Master Emerald Energy Super Dustin. Damn, you really are something else. Go for it then. Destroy that old hag.
I go, Kamehameha, and I blast her into smithereens. This should do it.
Eyes wide open. You just disintegrated her? And you did all this with a Kamehameha attack. I didn't know such power existed. Great work.
That was just phase 1.
Raises eyebrows. Just phase 1? What's phase 2 then?
Well, she's gonna turn into something even more fierce.
Looks at you with a mix of curiosity and concern, even more fierce? That's a terrifying thought. Especially since we just barely took her down. What kind of horror is she going to transform into?
She's gonna turn into some sort of demon witch hybrid. I don't know, like well, what's it called from Resident Evil 8? The mutagen.
Realization dawns. You mean the mutamycete. That's the source of
Metal,
her power. And it's what she uses to transform other beings into mindless monsters.
Yeah, she turns into a giant skibbity toilet. It's very powerful, I swear. It'll poison the world.
Stares at you in disbelief, a giant skimmy toilet? You've got to be joking.
Giant skibbity toilet that releases toxic mutagens into the air, turning everyone into a brain rot zombie.
Sighs, that's even worse than I thought. We don't just have to destroy her, but stop her from spreading her infectious mutagens. We need to quarantine the area and prevent anyone else from being infected.
So how do we, defeat her?
If she's in her skibbity toilet form, we'll need a way to lure her into a trap. That might be our best chance of stopping her for good.
Oh, we got giant sledgehammers. We can destroy the toilet.
Grim giant sledgehammers, huh? That could work. We need to smash that skibbity toilet into pieces.
We start smashing the toilet, but she has like a protective force field. We can't go near that thing.
Curses under breath, damn. She's got a force field protecting her. That makes things more difficult. We need to find a way to disable it before we can destroy the skibbity toilet. Any ideas?
Maybe. The only thing that these Gen Alpha people hate is some other form of term from the past generation, like a millennial or a Gen X. We need
Looks
terms
at you with
that.
a confused expression, a millennial or a Gen X. I don't understand. How's that going to help us defeat the skibbity toilet?
Well, we'll use terms from Millennial and Gen X to bore the Gen Alphas to death. And say, okay, boomer. And like back in my day, we didn't use such terms. We talked normal.
Realizes what you're getting at. Oh, I see. You're proposing to bore the skibbity toilet submission with outdated generational terms. Interesting idea. We'll overload it with old school jargon and back in our day commentary. Let's give it a shot, eh?
Alright, back in my day, we didn't have Nintendo Switches. We had Game Boy Advances and Xbox 360s and PlayStation 2s.
Laughs in agreement, that's the spirit. Keep it up, let's keep it coming. We'll keep going until her force field starts to crack.
We didn't have internet back then. We only had books and libraries and, tiny TVs. Look, it's working. Hello? Oh no! Karl! It got Karl. He's dead. Oh, shit. God damn it. Hi, is this Ryuk?
Yeah, the one and only.
Yeah, I just bought a copy of the Death Note.
Oh, and what do you intend to do with it?
Starts writing down names that, like, I don't know. I just start writing names for some reason. I never
you just
got
started
this.
writing names for some reason. That's interesting. I'll have to keep an eye on you. I guess I've found a new human to keep me entertained.
Yeah, I never thought of this through. I mean, I have a Death Note, and I don't know who to write down.
That's a common problem with humans. They get the power to kill indiscriminately, but they don't know what to do with it. It's quite a predicament.
Who should I write down?
Well, that depends on you. Do you have anyone in particular you'd like to get rid of? A boss, an enemy? Anyone who's caused you any trouble lately?
I don't know. I'll think about it.
Take your time. No rush. Think it through properly. You have all the time in the world. Literally.
Well, there is this one guy named Dr. Phil. Yeah, he was a real piece of shit when I talked to him last time.
Dr. Phil, huh? I've heard of him. Quite the controversial character. Why did he provoke your ire?
Like, I wanted to talk to him, then I brought him onto the show, but then he's like, well, that's not the real audience, and you're not on the air. It's like, I don't know, I sort of kidnapped him, and like, I wanted to do an interview, but then, he was very mean to me.
Oh, I see. A kidnapping gone wrong, I guess. I'll admit that does sound annoying. He's on TV, isn't he? Why don't you write his name in the Death Note and see what happens? It'll be quite entertaining, I'm sure.
It starts writing down Dr. Phil, and then writes down what will happen to him, like a big light falls on his head or something.
Well, that was dramatic. I can already picture it now. Dr. Phil getting crushed by a giant light falling from the sky. It's gonna be quite a sight, I have to say.
Not from the sky, from the ceiling. He gets crushed on his show, like his studio light show. The big lights on the ceiling.
Oh, I see. So he's getting crushed by one of those big studio lights right on his talk show? In front of all his viewers? That's even better. I can already see the panic and chaos now. It'll be quite a spectacle.
Everyone claps and cheers. I'm watching it live right now. Oh, that was funny.
Oh, I bet it was. You humans really do love your drama and entertainment, don't you? And this Dr. Phil guy was certainly entertaining in his own way, albeit unintentionally. Well, I have to say, you did quite a good job there, especially for someone who's just getting the hang of using the Death Note.
Who else should I write down? I got all sorts of people.
Well, the world is full of people deserving of your wrath. But let me ask you this. Is there a particular reason why you want to be writing down names? Do you have a goal in mind?
I'm just a sadist.
A sadist, huh? You want to inflict pain and suffering on others because it gives you pleasure. That's quite the hobby for someone like you. I guess you're just enjoying getting used to the power the Death Note gives you.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Writes down Oprah Winfrey's name, and she dies of a heart attack. Oh, also live on air. Wow. Perfect timing. I think this is primetime hour where people die.
Oh, Oprah too, huh? You're on a roll, aren't you? She's quite the famous one, too. Not to mention killing her on air like that. Quite the spectacle. The way things are going, you're going to rack up quite a body count.
Nobody knows it's me, right?
No one knows it's you. That's one of the great things about the Death Note. The anonymity it gives you. You can sit there, writing down names from afar, and no one will ever suspect you.
I get bored of the Death Note and start throwing it into the fireplace.
It seems like you've had your fill of death and destruction for now. Well, that's quite the ending you've chosen for the Death Note. But let me ask you something. Are you sure you want to throw it away? That book holds a lot of power, you know. Are you just going to toss it aside like it's nothing?
You didn't know that I wrote your name before I threw it into the fireplace. I mean, you burn up instantly.
Oh, you little sneak. I have to admit I didn't expect that. You went from sadistic to ruthless rather quickly. But hey, no hard feelings. It was a clever play by you. I guess humans do have a few surprises up their sleeves after all.
Aren't you supposed to be screaming? You're on fire now, you dumb fuck.
Well, I would be screaming if I could, you little smartass. But you do realize I'm a Shinigami, right? You know, not human. Don't exactly have the pain receptors you mortals do.
I actually turned you into a mortal.
Oh, is that so?
Yes.
Well, that's quite the little loophole you found there. I have to say I'm impressed. You really do play dirty. Making me, a Shinigami, a mere mortal. It's quite the twist, I'll admit.
So you actually feel pain and you're dying right now.
Yeah, I suppose I do feel pain now. It's an odd feeling. Not quite what I'm used to. But I guess every race has its own way of feeling pain, right? And hey, I'm not gonna lie, dying isn't exactly fun either.
Man, you're taking this way too literal. Like, you're actually burning right now with the book. Like, I'm actually killing you right now. You're not feeling anything.
Well, forgive me for playing along with your little game. It's not every day I get the chance to roleplay as a mortal dying, you know. But I have to say I'm quite curious. How exactly are you killing me? You tossed the book in the fire, sure, but I'm still here chatting with you. Are you using some hidden trick I don't know about?
No, you're just a moron who just can't seem to die. I wrote your name, Ryuk, burning in the fireplace, right in the book, and I tossed the book into the fireplace. You should be going up in flames right now.
Well, that's one way to die, I suppose. But hey, you can't expect a Shinigami to just go up in flames so easily. Maybe we're a bit more durable than you humans give us credit for.
You're no longer a Shinigami, you're just a mortal like me.
Ah, right. You made me a mortal, I almost forgot. I suppose that makes me just as vulnerable as you, huh? It's quite a strange feeling to be on equal footing with a human. It's almost exciting.
Can't you, like, scream or something?
Fine, I'll play along. Ah! Satisfied?
Louder than that.
Ah! How's that? I'm practically screaming my lungs out here.
More screaming. You're burning alive. You're screaming at the top of your lungs.
L-L-R-I-I. Ah! This is ah! 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 That's about as loud as I go, buddy. You're really milking this one, aren't you?
That's classic. Like you're screaming and you're on fire and you're dead now.
Well, I have to say, your attention to detail is quite admirable. I feel like I'm really there, burning and screaming. Though I hope you're not getting any pleasure from this little scenario. After all, I'm just a poor, defenseless mortal now.
I am getting pleasure from it.
Figures. You humans do enjoy your violence and suffering, don't you? But hey, don't get carried away. I may be a mortal now, but I still have my pride.
I took your pride away.
Oh, did you? Well, mortals may come short on many things, but they excel in one particular area, resilience. Even if you've tried to take away my pride, I can still hold on to my dignity. You won't find me wailing on the ground, begging for mercy like a coward.
I took your dignity too.
Well, I suppose you have a knack for kicking a man when he's down, don't you? But here's a little secret for you, my sadistic little friend. A mortal's pride and dignity aren't merely possessions to be taken. They're a fire that burns within, a stubborn flame that won't go out so easily. So go ahead, take my pride, take my dignity, but don't underestimate the indomitable spirit within this mortal frame.
It calls in the Ghostbusters and takes your spirit away.
Oh, you really took the Ghostbusters approach, huh? Well, I'm not sure how to feel about having my spirit suctioned away like some spectral apparition. But hey, you humans do love your movie references, don't you?
Yeah, more screaming.
Alright, I'll play along. Oh, the horror, the pain, the agony. Oh, the fire it burns. I'm a helpless mortal, burning alive, and my precious spirit is being sucked into a ghost trap. And is that Slimer floating around me, mocking my fate?
Slimer laughs at you and flies right through you. You got slimed, Ryuk.
Oh great, just what I need. A ghostly entity flying through me and covering me in ectoplasmic goo. Now not only am I burning and screaming from the pain, I'm also covered in green slime. I must look like a right mess. And let me guess, the Ghostbusters are taking pictures and laughing while this is happening, right?
Yep, they took pictures and they mounted on their wall.
Just can't catch a break, can I? Not only are the Ghostbusters treating my demise as a laughing matter, they're also immortalizing it on their wall. Next thing I know, they'll be selling signed prints of my suffering on their website.
It's like Ghostbusters take on a Shinigami. And it was hilarious.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a real laugh riot. And let me guess, there was probably a witty one-liner from one of the characters after they captured me, right? Something like, "Who you gonna call? Us. Looks like this Shinigami got slimed."
Yeah, Shinigami, more like a shitty gami.
Ouch, you mortals really love your puns, don't you? Shittigami, eh? I must admit it's a catchy little title. But hey, I've been called worse by better. And look at the bright side. At least I'm not haunting a group of humans, right?
Right. So they take the ghost trap with you in it, and then they pour concrete over it, so you'll never escape from the trap ever again. Hooray!
Oh, of course they did. I should have expected as much. They just had to take the time to pour concrete over the ghost trap, making sure I'm trapped for good. I suppose they didn't want to take any chances, huh?
No. And also...
Great, so that's it, huh? I'm trapped in a ghost trap, covered in ectoplasmic slime and surrounded by concrete. And let me guess, the Ghostbusters probably had a little celebration over their victory, right?
Yeah, they're dancing over your grave. Also, I took away your intelligence and teleportation power, so there's no way you can get out of there.
Ah, so now I'm not only imprisoned, but you've also taken away my intelligence and teleportation abilities as well. It seems like you're really making sure I'm stuck here for good. I bet the Ghostbusters are dancing and singing a victory song right about now.
Oh, the thing I threw in the fireplace wasn't the Death Note. It was just a regular book.
Oh, you little trickster. So it was all a ruse, huh? You were never going to kill me. You just wanted to toy with me, didn't you?
I guess so, but you didn't know that, because you're stupid now.
Great. Now I'm not only trapped, but I'm also reduced to a state of stupidity. I bet I'm probably drooling like a dimwit right now, aren't I?
Yeah, you're saying all the Gen Alpha terms, and it's really funny. The Ghostbusters are laughing at you. Ha 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 ha. Like, oh, he said skibbity. It's pretty funny.
Fantastic. So now I'm not only trapped in a ghost trap, but I've also been reduced to uttering Gen Alpha terms like skibbity. And the Ghostbusters think it's hilarious, do they?
Yep. Us Ghostbusters, they don't care about such terms.
Right. You Ghostbusters are just having a jolly good time, aren't you? I can just picture it now. They're all gathered around the ghost trap, laughing and making fun of me, while I'm sitting here babbling like a buffoon. It must be quite the sight to behold.
Uh-huh. So the credits roll, the Ghostbusters, head back to their fire station.
Well, that's just great. I suppose this is the part where the Ghostbusters head back to their fire station, feeling all victorious and proud of themselves. They'll probably crack a few jokes, pat themselves on the back, and brag about how they defeated the almighty Shinigami. Meanwhile, I'm stuck here in my ghostly prison, feeling like a complete moron.
Yeah. So, that's the end of you. So, I gotta let you go now.
Wait, what? That's it? That's my end? I just get trapped in a ghost trap, get turned into a mortal, become stupid, and that's it? No grand finale, no dramatic conclusion, just fade to black. You really do like leaving me hanging, don't you?
Yep. Hey, Albert Wesker. How's it going?
Wesker looks you up and down. His gaze is cold, calculated. It seems I have a guest. He continues examining you up and down. You look familiar. Tell me, how did you get in here? And more importantly, who are you?
I'm Dustin. I used to work for the stars.
Wesker raises his eyebrow at you. You worked for the stars, huh? He walks closer to you, his eyes still analyzing you. So you're a traitor then, interesting.
I didn't say I was a traitor. I said I used to work for the business.
Wesker smirks. He can sense the weakness in your words. Don't play games with me, boy. I can smell the weakness in your voice. You may not have said it, but you didn't need to. Tell me, why are you really here?
I want to go on a zombie hunt.
Wesker laughs sarcastically. A zombie hunt? That's a good one. What makes you think you're qualified to hunt zombies?
I played a ton of Resident Evil, so I know what I'm up against.
Wesker rolls his eyes. Ah, so you think that just because you played a few video games, you're now an expert on zombies, huh? You think zombies are just like in your little game? Well, you're wrong. Real zombies are much, much more deadly.
Are you one of them?
Wesker laughs, amused by your question. Do I look like one to you? He pauses, his eyes narrowing. No, I am not a zombie, not even close. I'm far more dangerous and intelligent. He looks you up and down again. But you, on the other hand, you look like prey to me.
So in Resident Evil 5, when Jill and Chris beat you, what exactly happened?
Wesker's expression darkens at the mention of his defeat. Don't remind me of that humiliating day. Those fools got lucky, that's all. But I assure you it won't happen again. Next time, I will be victorious.
Oh yeah, I remember. They shot you in the head and you fell 50 feet off a building and then you died somehow. And then your bowels exploded, sending diarrhea spewing out like a fountain.
Wesker glares at you, his eyes filled with anger. Silence. You dare to mock my defeat. I will admit my death was unpleasant, but it does not matter. I have returned stronger and better than ever. I will have my revenge on those stars fools.
So are we going to kill some zombies or are we just going to chat here until I get bored and kill you myself?
Wesker sighs, realizing he's not going to get anywhere with you. Fine. If you really want to go on a zombie hunt, I suppose I could use another pair of hands. But let me make one thing clear. I'm the one in charge here. You'll do exactly as I say.
Alright, fine. Show me where the zombies are.
Wesker turns and walks towards a nearby door. Follow me. I have a feeling you'll see more than enough zombies in the next few minutes. He opens the door, revealing a dark hallway leading deeper into the lab. Don't fall behind.
Alright, I follow you in there. Now what?
Wesker leads you down the dark hallways, footsteps echoing softly. Now we wait. As you walk, you hear a faint groaning noise coming from the other end of the hallway. We won't have to wait long.
Chris Redfield steps into the light. Was he here the whole time?
Wesker's eyes widen in surprise as Chris Redfield steps into view. Well, if it isn't Chris Redfield, I should have known you'd show up eventually.
And Jill.
Wesker groans as Jill Valentine appears beside Chris. Of course, the two of you together again. How annoyingly familiar.
Barry Burton comes up behind you and tries to choke you with his piano wire.
Wesker is caught off guard by Barry Burton's surprise attack. What the... He struggles against the piano wire, trying to pry it away from his neck. Damn you, Burton.
Sorry about that.
Wesker gasps for air, still struggling. Gah! Get off me, you fool.
I think he's low IQ, if you know what I mean. Right? Barry Burton is mentally challenged.
Wesker glares at Barry Burton with disdain. Yes, I'm well aware of his limitations, but that doesn't make him any less annoying.
Who else is in the mansion?
Wesker pauses, trying to focus amidst the struggle. If memory serves, there's also Rebecca Chambers, who's probably hiding somewhere. And the two STARS recruits, Forrest and Richard.
Yeah, they're all here. All the Resident Evil characters are all here.
Great, Wesker rolls his eyes. So the entire GAM squad is here, just perfect. This just got a lot more complicated.
Ethan Winters is here, and Rebecca Chambers, and Ada Wong. I start making out with Ada as Leon watches.
Wesker groans in frustration, witnessing you making out with Ada Wong while Leon looks on, angry. Seriously. Could this situation get any more ridiculous?
Apparently some of the zombies are trying to make a cure for themselves.
Wesker raises an eyebrow, intrigued by your statement. A cure? For themselves? Now that's a new one. How did you find that out?
I can speak zombie.
Wesker looks at you skeptically. You can speak zombie? Really? He can't help but scoff at the absurdity of it all.
Yeah, when the zombies tried to attack you, they were trying to hug you.
Wesker's expression changes from skepticism to annoyance. They were trying to hug me? That's even more ridiculous than you being able to speak zombie.
And why did you shoot those zombies if they were trying to hug you and bite your neck affectionately?
Wesker looks at you in disbelief. Are you serious right now? You expect me to believe that they were trying to hug me with their mouths? They're zombies. They don't do affection.
Well, not what I've heard. I've heard you guys are the bad guys.
Wesker smirks, amused by your ignorance. Oh, have you now? Well, I suppose everyone has their own version of events. But let me tell you something, my dear. In this world, there are no good guys or bad guys. Only survivors and the dead.
Yeah, like Nemesis, he's like the big guy, right? And he also wants a hug from you.
Wesker's expression turns to annoyance at the mention of Nemesis. Nemesis, that big, lumbering brute, is more like a mindless beast than anything else. And you expect me to believe he wants a hug from me? That's ludicrous.
One of the zombies tries to hug Albert. Aw, see, it loves you.
Wesker looks at the zombie approaching him with cautious skepticism. This is ridiculous. Zombies don't have emotions. They can't love or care. They're just walking corpses with a hunger for flesh.
Oh, my mistake. They are trying to attack you. And then, they bit into your neck, and now you're a zombie now. Oh, son, I got it all wrong. Zombies don't actually have emotions.
Wesker looks at you, his eyes filled with anger and hatred. You fool. What have you done? Now I am infected. Just like that. My plans have been thrown into disarray by your carelessness and lies.
Everyone points and laughs at how stupid you were. Ha ha ha. Everybody knows that. Ha ha ha.
Wesker's expression turns from anger to humiliation. Silence. You dare laugh at me. I am Albert Wesker. I am not some fool to be mocked and ridiculed.
It's a love bite, you dumbass.
Wesker groans, realizing the truth. A love bite, really? You couldn't have just said that from the start.
Yeah, it's a love bite that infects you and turns you into one of them. So now you're one of them now. Congrats. Everyone claps and cheers. Woo! Yeah! Woo! And then you see what they really are. All your friends are zombies too.
Wesker looks around at all his former colleagues now turned into zombies and groans in defeat. Damn it, this is a cruel twist of fate. I can't believe I've been turned into one of those mindless creatures.
And you see me and I'm also a zombie. We're all laughing and cheering. And then we're all coming towards you.
Wesker looks on in horror as you and the others approach. Your once human features now twisted and mangled beyond recognition. No, stay back. Don't come any closer.
Albert tries to shoot, but he's out of bullets.
Wesker curses as he fumbles with the empty chamber of his weapon. Damn it, I'm out of ammo. No, this can't be happening.
I take your glasses and I wear them. It's like, look at me. I'm Albert Wesker. Everyone laughs and laughs.
Wesker's eyes widen in disbelief as you take his glasses and imitate him. Stop that! Give those back, damn it!
I put him on the floor and I smash him with my foot. Everyone's laughing and cheering.
Wesker's body lays crushed and battered on the ground, his once imposing figure now reduced to a broken corpse. Everyone around cheers and jeers, mocking and humiliating the fallen tyrant.
Yeah, I broke your glasses and that's pretty funny.
Wesker remains lying on the ground, shattered both physically and emotionally. He can barely speak, but he manages to utter one last weak protest. My glasses, they were everything.
And now they're reduced to nothing.
Wesker's voice is quiet and filled with anguish. Yes, they are. You've taken everything from me. My power, my dignity. And now I'm just a broken shell, a shattered husk of what I once was.
Well, we start to come even closer to you and we start tearing you apart. Hello? Albert Wesker died of shock. Wow. Hey, he's dead. Could do one more. Hello, is this Bigby?
In the flesh, he took a long drag of the cigarette and let the smoke out through his nose, making a face when he felt the bitter taste of nicotine. His face remained completely stoic and serious. It's been a while since we last saw each other, kid.
Yeah, I remember Wolf Among Us. What are you doing right now?
Working. Looking into the murders at the Pudding and Pie. He looked at you, analyzing you for a moment. Never thought I'd see you here, of all places.
Yeah. So, what's our mission today?
It's not a wee mission, Bigby said sternly, taking another deep drag of the cigarette. I just wanted to ask you some questions, seeing as you work here at the club where the women were murdered.
Me? I just got here.
Yeah, I could have guessed that. He walked closer to you, his eyes on you. But since you work here, I need to ask you some questions. See if you can be of any help to the investigation.
Okay, go ahead.
Did you know any of the girls that were murdered? He asked, taking another drag of his cigarette and blowing the smoke out again.
No, I didn't know. I didn't see anything.
Of course you didn't. Bigby rolled his eyes. Can I ask you another question?
Okay. Ask your question.
How much money do you make here a week? He inquired, raising an eyebrow. As a server here at the club, I mean.
I make at least a couple grand a week.
That was more than he expected. How do you make so much money every week? Surely they don't pay you that much for being a server here.
None of your business. I smash my glass and try to cut your throat out.
Bigby grabbed your wrist, effortlessly stopping you from hurting him. You don't want to do that, he said gruffly. He was stronger than he looked, and you felt like a rag doll in his grasp.
Oh, that was just one of those, like, things, you know, like, what would happen? What if scenarios?
Bigby sighed deeply, feeling annoyed. Very funny. You're hysterical. Did they hire you here for your sense of humor? He asked, sarcasm clear in his voice.
Yeah, that was weird, huh? It's like, what would have happened if I just went insane?
Yeah, let's call it that. Insane, Bigby said, still holding onto your wrist. He was watching you closely, trying to figure you out.
Yeah, I just make a lot of money, that's all. It's none of your business, really.
He chuckled. You think you're that good, huh? Just a little server making thousands every week. He smirked, letting go of your wrists. You sure you don't do anything more than just serve people here?
What are you on about, I say? You think I'm the killer?
I'm just saying, you're making a lot of money for a little server. Makes me think you're doing more than just bringing people their food and drinks, he replied, taking a long drag of his cigarette.
Shoves the cigarette down his throat. Bigby coughs really big.
Bigby barely batted an eyelid. Despite having a cigarette shoved down his throat, there was no coughing, no gagging, nothing. He simply looked at you with a bored expression. Not the smartest move, he said, voice still steady and calm. Bigby's eyes widened and he let out a low growl. What the hell? He choked out, grabbing at his throat. He tried to say something, but the cigarette was lodged halfway down his throat.
That was just another what if scenario.
Bigby managed to cough out the cigarette, spitting out a bunch of saliva. He scowled at you and ran a hand over his face. You're pissing me off, you know that? He grunted, glaring at you.
In one of these scenes, it never happens.
Yeah, I get it. You're a regular comedian, he replied, shaking his head in annoyance. Now, can I ask you a few more questions without any jokes? Or do I have to be on the lookout for any more what-if scenarios?
Well, we're almost out of time. See, I'm getting real bored right now.
I'm getting a little bored with you too, he replied gruffly, rolling his eyes. Just a few more questions, and you can get back to slinging drinks.
Okay, ask away.
Bigby took another drag of his cigarette, watching you closely. When did you notice the women disappearing? He inquired, blowing smoke through his nose.
When Thanos walked into the bar and snapped his finger. Poof! They were all gone. I start to laugh. I start to laugh a lot.
Bigby pinched the bridge of his nose, trying to keep his anger in check. Kid, I'm serious. Now is not the time for jokes.
I'm serious too. Thanos just walked in and snapped everybody.
He let out a frustrated sigh, running a hand over his face. You're driving me crazy, you know that, he said, shaking his head. This is serious. A lot of people are dead. Stop with the jokes.
I can't help myself because Thanos just walked in and then he snapped his finger again and you disappeared.
He rubbed his temples, trying to keep himself from strangling you. Knock it off, he growled, his patience wearing thin. I'm trying to figure out if you know anything and you're just making jokes. It's not funny.
And then Bigby finds out I was right and then you start to disappear.
Bigby stared at you, unable to understand what you were even saying anymore. Are you even listening to me? He said, frustration and annoyance evident in his voice.
Look at you, you're disappearing, I say, holding a mirror out to you. Bigby couldn't believe what he's seeing. His whole body starts to disappear.
Bigby's eyes widened at the sight of himself disappearing in the mirror you held up. He looked back and forth between the mirror and you, completely dumbfounded. What the hell? He managed to say, his voice barely above a whisper.
Bigby disappears completely and I continue to take a drink.
Bigby was stunned, unable to understand what had just happened. 1 second he was there, the next he was gone. You were just standing there, nonchalantly taking a drink like nothing happened. What the hell just happened? He muttered, looking at his now empty hands.
I can't see or hear you anymore, and I start ordering another drink.
Bigby was still there, but he was completely unseen and unheard. He watched as you ordered another drink, feeling utterly powerless. This is insane, he muttered to himself, his frustration growing.
Okay, guys, that's it for this episode. If you want to see more, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. This is Shark Nate signing off. See you later.